Hello everyone, it is Jayden and welcome to The Alpha, the show where we talk about the hottest topics in pop culture and sports. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button on the video. And if you enjoy my commentary and myself truly as always, be sure to tap that subscribe button and to hit that notification bell to get notified when all my videos go live. I love you guys so much. Peace, love, and positivity always, y'all. See ya. I'm ready to talk about the new NFL rules that they just implemented from the owners' meetings, because we know the owners' meetings is going on. We have the coaches' meeting as well going on in Florida. So a lot of stuff's been going on with the NFL and trying to get stuff going for the next NFL season. And we got some rules that we have agreed upon. And I gotta admit, a lot of them I'm not a fan of. So let's get over these rules. I'm gonna just go over them one by one, okay? The first rule, well, let's just go ahead and reiterate all of them, and we're going to come back and we're going to discuss them. The first thing that we are going to highlight, the Tush-Push, the one thing that has been the biggest focal point in the NFL since the Philadelphia Eagles started doing it 3 years ago. They have tabled it till May. So they couldn't quite come to a decision on it. A lot of people are still split on it. But 16 players did support the ban. And Roger Goodell himself went on to state that it does present a potential risk. Next, we got Sony's Hawkeye technology is going to be used now to measure first downs. The chain crew is going to be used as a backup. I don't know how I feel about that, but we're going to expound upon that later. The touchback has been moved up to the 35. It is going to keep teams from wanting to kick the ball into the back of the end zone, and it is going to try and force teams to want to do more kickoff returns. We got new overtime rules. Both teams will get the ball in the regular season during overtime, and the time is still going to be 10 minutes. So what do I think of the Tush-Push? I have stated this multiple times about the Tush-Push. I hate the play. I hate the play. It's not football. There has been rules. Defensive players can't push or pull the other defensive players behind the back. But all of a sudden on the offensive side of the ball, you're able to put 3 people behind the quarterback and push them all together. Let's just think of Jalen Hurts for a minute. Jalen Hurts, he's able to squat 600 pounds. He weighs 200 pounds. So you got 800 pounds of strength behind, already getting the ball. And he's being pushed on top of somebody who's probably a very strong, another 600-pound squatter in Saquon, who's easily, so got him. You had Dallas Goedert, and you had somebody else. That's a lot of weight. On top of that big rump offensive line that the Eagles have. I've hated the play. I hate it because number one, it's the Eagles, but the Eagles are very good at it. I can't knock them on it. I've always been back and forth when it comes to the Tush-Push. I hate the play and I want them to ban it because I don't think it's a good play for the game. It's a very boring play. I hate the fact that specifically with the Philadelphia Eagles, 3rd and 2, 4th and 2, you're easily going to get 2 yards off the play. And it's very inconvenient for the audience and the consumer because it's like, oh God, it's 4th and 2. The Eagles are going to get it because they're good at doing the Tush-Push. So that's the element I don't like about it. But on the other hand, I've said it plenty of times. I cannot really knock a team for being good at something. The Eagles came up with the play. Nobody really has been able to stop it consistently. So there's been some people who's been able to stop the play. But I really think that has been more about error on the offensive side of the Eagles not running the play right outside of the defense actually getting the stop. So you have that aspect of it as well. I just really think what the league should probably propose. Is you shouldn't be allowed to push. You shouldn't be allowed to only do push but one person into the front. Let me just get my thoughts together what I mean by that and be more clear. For the Philadelphia Eagles, if they're running the Tush-Push, only one player can push Jalen Hurts in the back. There can't be 2 or 3 of them. Okay? I really think that's where we can kind of, we got to meet in the middle with this. I don't want to take the play away because I think it is it's a smart play. The Eagles came up with it. They're good at it, and you really can't take it away. But I really think we should fix it to be more like not so automatic. So what should I think we should do? I really do think you should only be allowed, one person can only push the quarterback in the back. There can't be 2 or 3 of them. That is my ultimatum to that. How efficient that ultimatum is, probably not going to be that great. But inevitably, in the end, I don't want them to ban the tush-push. I want them to keep it, but I just think we need to modify it in a way to where it don't seem so automatic. Moving on to something else that I don't like, which a lot of these I don't like at all. The first down technology for, well, I can't say I don't like this one. It's okay. The Hawkeye technology to measure the first downs. I just don't want the NFL to try and take the officials out of the games. I may be saying that because I am biased and I am a registered official myself. I am doing that for work. I am an official. I officiate basketball, football, and baseball. So I'm coming to this from an official's mindset. This is from an official's mindset. I don't want the league to take the game out of the official's hands. Y'all know with the digital revolution of things, I'm learning it in college. I'm experiencing it in my life right now. Got the AIs on the run now. Tesla's creating robots. It's a scary thing with the technology of you just using technology and just taking away the human element out of things, aka the robots, possibly in your housemates, taking it away from actual us being the housemates, getting that actual exercise that we need to make. That's getting whole technical and getting away from the topic. But essentially, I just don't really like that they're taking it out of the officials' hands. What I think they should do is I think you should let the officials make the spot, and if it is a crucial play and a crucial down, then use the Hawkeye technology. Because there were many cases, specifically in that playoff game with the Bills and the Chiefs, there was some crappy spots, I have to be honest, when it came to the Bills and where they were getting spotted against the Chiefs that game. We're not about to get on a rant about the Chiefs getting all these calls and the rigged officials for the Chiefs. We're not going to get there. The Eagles won the Super Bowl. We're not going to get on that topic. But in a situation like that, when it's a big game, big moment, that spot could make or break the outcome of the game. Then I think let the official make the call. If somebody up front questions it, if a coach questions it, then we can use the Hawkeye technology. I just don't want us to get into the habit of just sitting here, okay, first quarter in the game, it's second down, close spot. Okay, let's just use AI technology to try and see if that's first down or not. That's not what I want, because I don't want it to slow the game down. And I don't want it to take out of the human element of the game. Again, it's the digital revolution. Do I want to see a digital revolution? Not really. So that's just, it's a good and a bad thing. I just feel like it could potentially be a good thing. I just don't want the NFL to abuse it. And lastly, we got touchbacks moving up to the 35, keeping teams from kicking the ball no, this ain't the last one. It's the third to last one, kicking teams back in the end zone. I don't see the point of this. I mean, let's just be honest. Did we see more returns with the kick up, with the touchback being moved up to the 30? Yes. But now you're sitting here saying, in a situationally, at the end of the game, if it's more strategic for you to kick the ball in the end zone and keep them from scoring a touchdown, you're kind of penalizing the defense. Okay, we're going to give y'all an extra 5 yards now. You're on the 35. In a situation, let me expound upon that idea. In a situation, you're up 2. You're getting ready to kick the ball off to the other team. A minute left. Patrick Mahomes is over there on the sideline. Okay? Mecole Hardman, fast returner. You don't want to give them a chance to get the touchdown. So guess what? You want to kick the ball on a touchback. So guess what? The Chiefs is getting the freaking ball at the 35. Go figure. With a minute left, Patrick Mahomes on the 35-yard line. They ain't got to get but not even 30 yards to get in field goal range. That's easy money. That's the part of it that I don't like. Do I want to see more kickoff returns? Absolutely. Dallas Cowboys, we have Kevontae Turpin. We have a return specialist. So any situation where they want to increase the run backs, I'm a fan of. We wouldn't have the run backs. The Devin Hesters of the world wouldn't be who they are today without that element, the Deion Sanders, Jacoby Jones. I know there's plenty that I am mixing out on. The great return specialists in NFL history. A lot of them wouldn't have made their name today if it wasn't for that element of the game. And, of course, we've seen it rapidly dissipate over the last couple of years. And then last season, Roger Goodell made it an emphasis. And he's trying to bring it back into the game slowly but surely. But it is there's a strategic element to it. And I just hope that there is a situation where kicking the ball in the end zone is going to end up punishing a team instead of helping them out to win a ball game. But something that I think they should utilize as well when it comes to this kickoff rule, can we get back to the original kickoff with the players lining up near on top of the ball? I hate the new kickoff system where there's people when they're both lined up 5 yards away from each other, 20 yards upfield. I hate it. I don't like it. It looks stupid. I know they're trying to decrease the injury risk, decrease the concussion rates, but let's just get back to just normalcy when it comes to that aspect of it, please, Roger Goodell. And we're going to move on to the last aspect of the list. New OT rule. Both teams get the ball with 10 minutes left. I hate it. This is the one I can definitely say I hate it. Okay. This is what makes football great. It's overtime. You win the coin toss, you get the ball. The game is over. And plus, this is the regular season. We're not trying to add more time into these players playing football. You've done and added another game. There's 17 games now. There's a possibility y'all's flirting with the idea of even adding another game, 18 games on top of that. So now, in overtime, you're trying to over here and add another possession to the other team. I hate it. If you win the coin toss and you get a touchdown, you win the game. You had 60 minutes to try and win the ball game. We're not about to give... Look, I understand it with the playoffs. I totally get it. I think it's appropriate for the playoffs because we don't want a situation where we had a thing with Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen. Patrick Mahomes wins the coin toss, goes down. Josh Allen doesn't even get to touch the football after a historic game that he played. But for the regular season, it's stupid. You're just prolonging the game for no reason, and it just don't make sense. So that is something that I do disagree with wholeheartedly. There's no reason. Okay, if we had less games, that totally makes sense. I'd be all for it. I'm just looking out for them players from the players' point of view. From a consumer point of view, obviously this is great, but we're looking out for the players here. This is not an ideal. This ain't ideal for the players. Playing a regular week 8, middle of the season, just getting an extra possession overtime isn't going to mean anything. It really isn't. So I don't like that rule. And we're going to move on into the last aspect of this. So Christmas Day, we're going to have a triple header. Now, we're going to have 2 games Christmas Day on Netflix, and we're going to have a night game on Amazon Prime. So if y'all are not aware, back in 2024, we did have 2 games, one on Netflix and one on Amazon Prime. And they did come out with the numbers of the games on Christmas Day compared to the NBA. And the NFL smoked the NBA. So them doing this is a no-brainer. It just expounds upon the idea that Adam Silver in the NBA, y'all got to fix y'all's product because soon NFL is just going to run rampant around y'all and to a point where NBA Christmas Day is possibly going to become irrelevant. I hate to say that. I grew up loving NBA Christmas Day. Christmas Day, the Christmas commercials, jingle hoops with Carol of the Bells dribbling Carmelo Anthony and Russell Westbrook and them boys. Christmas Day jerseys, great matchups. I loved Loved NBA Christmas Day. But now it is starting to become a stepchild to the NBA. To the NFL. It's just essentially where he's at. NFL is essentially just taking over. NFL is coming king. I don't know which other way to put it. And obviously that data that LeBron James talked about on the New Heights podcast featuring the Kelsey brothers was essentially true. Because guess what? We're getting another game, and it is essentially going to take away more viewership from the NBA. So Adam Silver, we got to get on the ball because we cannot have this happening. Okay, NBA is supposed to be y'all's day. We can't be sitting here having y'all guys becoming a stepson to the NFL. NFL's a greater product right now compared to the NBA. We got to fix it, Adam. Look, I know how to fix it, brother. You know what you got to do? Let them actually play defense. Figure out a way to stop them from shooting so many three-pointers. Make the game more physical. You're fixed. That's all you got to do, Adam. Make the players play more physical. Take away the three-point. Take away for shoot. Which, taking away the three-point aspect of it, that's not really that big of a deal in my opinion. But I got you, Adam. Just call me. Let me know. I'm not going to say my number on this podcast. I don't want people to be calling my number randomly, but just send me an email. Call me. I can help you fix it out because I got the key to fixing. I can cook. Okay, I'm cooking over here. Just give your boy a call.